We have knowing parents saying, "Yeah, go sow your wild oats or go have your whole phase and do all this stuff." I think it's just the teachings. I don't think it's a rite of
Yeah,
passage. I think it's just dumb people
yeah,
saying the most ignorant thing that I've ever heard in my life. I sit back and think about it. I'm like, bruh, she's gonna get railroaded. I mean, just the whole football team. Y'all parents are like, "Good job, you had your whole phase. I go find a husband that'll respect you."
I, I, to
What?
answer, no, exactly. To
What?
answer this question, that rite of passage is different for men and women. I'm sorry. I
I
know.
don't think men
I
should do it
know.
as
I
much either.
know.
No, I'm even. No, no, no. I don't want you to do that. I'm even on both. I don't think dudes should
No,
just be
no, it's
going
not
around
even. We're
just
not the same.
fucking
We're not
everything
the
that
same.
moves
G.
me. Let's go.
Women, we like to be the one that got done wrong. This is why we struggle with accountability. Most women chase bad boys because being with a bad boy allows you to end up being a victim at some point or another.
Why do they want to be victims?
It is programmed in us that poor me is some type of flex as a woman and as a mother. You can see it. Poor woman left with children to raise on her own. That is something that they get to flex off of. They believe it is a flex. That's why when I say it produces the worst product, the comeback is, well, he did it to me. You're not gonna get no award for that, and your child
Yeah.
gonna be a statistic. So, bitch, what are we talking about? The bad boys will allow, you're able to say, girl, I was fucking with Tyrone, he in the streets, bitch. Yeah, he took me out. It was exciting. There's the excitement side, but then there's always, if this doesn't work out with Tyrone, I have a story where Tyrone was the one that did me wrong. When you fucking with a Russell, he ain't finna do nothing. You never finna be no victim. And so what that means is, if the Russell never finna do no fuck shit and try you, guess what you got to do?
What's that?
You got to step your character up and not be doing fuck shit neither. You got to be not texting niggas and fucking and being flaw, and you got to be a good wife and go home, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Tyrone, I could shake a little something on the side because he be doing shit anyway. He Tyrone, he the bad boy. So the stuff I'm doing.
Yeah, true.
Fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. She
Yeah, I fuck with her.
I don't think that I think she wrapped it up on that one. She said a lot of truth. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think women love to be victims? Let's get I
Uh,
guess a yes, and then everybody go ahead and I guess yes or no, or y'all say y'all piece on it.
I'm gonna say maybe subconsciously, yes.
Subconsciously.
Hey, that was my answer, man. That was my answer.
What do you think, Sean?
yeah, I'd like to say yes. I'd like to say I agree with her. Sure.
Okay. All right. So why you say subconscious, Keys? Subconscious. Yes. I'm sorry.
Well, I think she's speaking to this generation of younger women as of now. Women that, they like to say women mature faster than men. That's in some capacity, yes. Like outwardly, yes. Internally, I'm not sure. I think she's speaking to the younger generation women that they aren't their conscious has expanded yet. They still the world is still their oyster, as Godfather Kev used to say. The world is their oyster. They're young. They're at their peak level of fineness or whatever you want to call it. So they wanna wild out and have fun in most cases. I think it's a subconscious thing. They're not aware. What they they haven't experienced what is wrong, so that they in some capacity they don't know what is wrong. They just
I
know.
got it. Before you continue, you said one spot. Did you mean so I can understand what you were saying? Are you saying that the younger women now, or younger women always in history? That's how they were when they were younger, or are you saying just this generation?
This modern age, this modern
Okay.
age with all this, propaganda and stuff that's presented to them with the music artists and stuff, what they're putting out there to make them feel quote unquote empowered and whatnot. That's what they're absorbing, and they're thinking that's the way to be a powerful woman.
Okay.
I mean, they do women do hold power. Women do hold power. There is power in their. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There is power in their
Pussy.
physical yes, that too, Cherry. But in their physical prowess, in their like beauty and whatnot, because that's what we look at. I mean, initially,
Attracted to,
yeah, that's what we're attracted to. We're attracted to the placaca cows and all that, and that goddamn coochie. It does have power. Goddamn coochie, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. And
Amazing.
damn, G, you getting them sound bites right. What else? Let me refocus. uh, yeah, and I think they do their idea of. I spoken a little bit last episode. Their idea, they don't. A lot of them, a lot of us, a lot of men and women are growing up without that present father or that present uh, father figure in the home, right? So when you perhaps have, especially nowadays, when you perhaps have young women raising young women who already done absorbed this mess and they feeding it to their younger woman, they really behind the eight ball, and their idea of, sorry, I'm rambling a little bit. Their idea of a masculine man is the Pookie or Tyrone who's hood, nigga with the tattoos that they think could fight, ride for him, and he probably got the you
Scrap.
know, yeah, the strap or whatever, and he probably give bomb D or whatever because he ain't got nothing else to do with his life. He got to be able to to perform in that area or whatever, and they think the bad boy is what they want originally. It's the whole future when you're young, Russell Wilson. When after you didn't realize how much bullshit Future gonna put you through, quote unquote. Shout out to Future though. I fuck with Future. Uh, yeah. Let me wrap up my general thought, man. I think it's just a lack of their consciousness hasn't expanded, and they're just young and wanting to have fun, and they think they have they think there's no they're not privy to the consequences of dealing with these type of men.
What was that word you said?
Privy.
There we go. That's the word of the day.
Yeah.
I also like to say shout out Future. I also shout out Future too. Shout out
Word of
Future.
the day.
I know I was but I think most young women now they think that's what's cool. That's what they're attracted to is that roughneck because he's able to protect and provide protection and good D. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah, see, I mean, you say it's the. I agree with everything you said, but just still on that question that I asked you, I don't think it's just this generation. And God said it was nothing new under the sun.
Mm.
So with me saying that and hearing the music of not just now, but even back then. I mean, y'all ever heard that song? How it go? He said, "I need a roughneck, standing saddest."
Oh yeah, yo,
Yeah,
That's
was it
it.
yeah.
No, that ain't
or
no.
MC
No,
Light, MC
hell
Light,
no.
MC Light,
It's
MC
not
Light.
a
All that,
no,
and then
no, y'all. That is Anita. Get it right.
that was her name, Anita.
Get it right.
You talk about my neck, my back, girl?
No, not her. I think
No,
Trey
Nah.
got
this
it.
is
Her name
before
Anita. I think
her.
Trey got it.
This is before her, bro. Need a rough neck, looking
Yeah, that joint.
That's
Okay,
right.
that song, but I know MC Light has a song called
Yeah,
Roughneck, but
MC
it's
Light.
more so,
Yeah, all
yeah.
that. So I don't think
That's my
it's.
shit.
I think it's more. it's more profound because it's getting worse, and we can see it
Yeah.
on Instagram, we can see it on Facebook, we can see it more. But before the Instagram and everything is on, on these phones and everything, I think it was still going on. We just weren't seeing it as much.
I don't
I
know.
think because it was not like we just stumbled upon this baby mama culture. There's been baby mamas for a few generations back, so I don't think it is that. I think it's a we underestimate sometimes on how smart the woman is. Now, if you think of it their
Ooh.
way, it's kind of like,
Mm.
all right, I
Speak for
like him. He may be bad for me, but that's a win-win either way because either he gonna do me right. Pause. God Almighty.
That's not Paul. You talking from the
Pause. That's
woman
crazy.
perspective, I
Yeah,
guess.
that is crazy, but I'll let you go, please.
So it's like, no, if somebody would just screen recorded just that part, they would have been like,
That's
go.
crazy.
Oh, God
They have to make sure they see the whole episode. But think about it. If she's with somebody, like, all right, if he's nice to me and the relationship goes good, even though he's a bad guy, I win. But if he does do me wrong, I could just play the victim and be like, oh, I didn't know he was going to be as bad to me. Now it's woe is me. So in the back of their mind, it's a win-win situation either way. I could be with him. He's going to take care of us. I got the money. And if he's a bad dude anyway, I get to get child support, do whatever I want to anyway. And I can play victim and everybody else will feel bad for me anyway. It's a win-win for me either way.
That's a good
So
point, G.
not saying
Speak.
all women do that, but I think that some women are very smart that we think that they ain't just because they prissy and they don't raise their voice. You think they ain't plotting and you think they ain't been doing this? Nah, I
You right.
ain't.
You right.
Yeah, I
You right, G.
don't
You
know.
right,
So
bro.
so she right when it says that they like to play the victim. They be like, yeah, I knew you knew he was messed up at the beginning. Why we got to feel bad for you? I bet you at least two girlfriends and your auntie said that he won't nobody. But for some reason, you saw something in him and you thought that you can change or whatever. And then as soon as you come a baby mama or
That
something bad
that part
happen, you
too.
can play the victim and nobody else questions you. You ever realize that it's rare to find a woman that'll say it was their fault that the relationship got messed up? It's rare. It's like
True.
so the
Never.
accountability. You almost say it again, Sean. It's almost like never. It's
Never.
close.
No,
Right.
that's facts though, because that
Mhm.
women hasn't had they haven't had that arena, that spotlight, or that mirror shined on them enough for them to have accountability for themselves. They have had that woe is me treatment. You know what I'm saying? Um, just with my personal experiences, like just because even if I was the one wrong in a situation, it's still two people in this situation. So you still got to hold yourself accountable for whatever part you played in it. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm. Yep.
like accountability is everything. Trying to get a woman to have accountability for her wrongdoings is usually backlashes into, well, you did. No, I just want to keep the spotlight on what you did. You have accountability. Cool. I can take accountability for mine, but in order for this to be resolved, you got to take accountability for yours as well. And that has been lacking. I don't play that.
Yeah. As soon as you say I'm wrong, I did this. You know what? My bad. I did do that. And then once she be like, all right, thank you, and then you just be sitting there waiting. Like, you gonna say sorry for yours too?
Nah, they
No,
don't
because
say they don't say sorry. They be like, you want something to eat or
I
some
mean,
shit like
Right.
I
that.
wouldn't have done it if you didn't do this. Like you can still say sorry, or it's cool. It's not that
It don't take
bad.
that much.
Shine. Get your shine on. Get your shine on, shout it.
Yeah. So hey, I put this on. I put it on everywhere. Booty cheeks, kneecaps, underarms. I got the vanilla right here. Usually, hey, I got the lavender one. It helped me sleep good. 'Cause I be sleeping like this, and I can smell it off my hands. I'm trying to tell you, feeling good. Y'all better rock with this.
Right.
It's that vanilla. Yeah.
Listen, man, we ain't being ashy no more. Hygiene.
Yeah.
Hygiene is important. You need to get your shine. It's hydrating. It's light. It lasts all day. You don't got to use a lot, and it's good from face to foot.
Historically, I don't really use lotion or nothing like that because I'm like in a hybrid, light skin, in between dark skin motherfuckers. Coming back from vacation, I'm a little sunburnt. So I needed something to get me my skin back right because I'm feeling like a reptile right now. So I'm gonna get this baby going on when I get home.
Oh, and look, you gotta shine on, everybody.
Shine
This is, hey, look, I got like 4 cases. I got a bunch of cases. And I got the big jar too. That's old school. Y'all don't even know about that. He don't even got those no more. But look, I'm telling y'all, this shine is amazing. Help with eczema, clear your skin up, all of that great stuff. So you don't want to miss out on this shine, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all a bottle of this.
All natural ingredients.
Absolutely.
Yep. Where they can find it?
So you can find this at shinecareproducts.com. Let them know that we sent you. Use the code FMF20, get you a discount.
Got to.
Opportunity to apologize for real.
Yeah,
But
so
I think you made a good point, G, saying like women, we don't give women enough credibility how intelligent they are, how calculated they are. They think through.
Thank you.
Before they mess with a man, they go through 20 different scenarios of what could happen and how they will react in those scenarios. So I think, and they definitely can play the game much better than we do. We playing checkers, they playing chess.
That's how
Like
they mature internally.
Yeah, they say men are players. Like, nah, women play that game, and they treacherous with it. They got it, bro.
Got it, bro. That's where I see women's maturity advance over men.
Mm-hmm. They know. I think they pick up at an early age what we look at, what we're looking for, and they know how to flaunt. They know how to use that to their advantage more, I think.
I wouldn't call being evil and being devious and setting traps as intelligent. I would call you being evil.
But you have to be intelligent to be evil. What villain do you know?
Right, yeah.
What villain do you know? What super villain? Look at the Joker, bro. What super villain you know? You like he just a dumbass? Nah, that was calculated. That was smart. That was manipulative. You know what I'm saying? You had to gather. Look how many people you could get ride for you. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that all women are malicious, because that's not their. I'm not going to say that that's their intent, but you gotta know what game we playing here. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I wouldn't say that. No, because I wouldn't. If you're going to say that being smart and then doing something that way, I mean, there's a lot of smart people that do good. So
That's what I'm
they can be
saying.
as
But
same as
it's what you
intelligent, but
do with
still
it.
do good or do bad. The difference between that is the evil person. They don't make them smarter because they did something evil. That makes no sense.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be
I know.
intelligent to do that, to be that manipulative.
No, but I
Like
would
you
add the
can't.
caveat of being evil. You could be intelligent and evil. I'm intelligent, but I'm not evil. I could
Right.
be mean and play with girls' minds all day, and if I win, they'd be like, "You smart." No,
Hey,
I'm just
look,
evil. That don't make me smart. That was an evil thing of me to do. That don't make me. Oh, he intelligent because he figured out how to do that to her.
I
No,
mean,
on
every,
the women's side,
y'all
no,
like,
she did that wrong. She's evil.
there's a
yeah,
caveat,
everybody.
but
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
say everybody ain't gonna like my answer with this one, but well, never mind. I ain't even gonna.
So no. You got you let the cat out the bag. Say whatever you're gonna say, bro. Say it.
I was
Say
about
it,
to
bro.
say, one of those like just like evil geniuses, like you brought up a joke, and I was about to say in real life, like Hitler, like it's crazy, it's so crazy, but it was so devious that like he's so evil, but it's like, how did you get all them people to believe that? Like what I'm saying? How did you really
There
persuade
A
was more
whole
evil people
nation.
than
a
Hitler.
whole nation to believe some complete your way of thinking? You know what I'm saying? And to be a staple in history like that, it's just like, bro, like, you have to have some level of intelligence. It's like, bro, where does that come from?
Well, for there's a caveat, but that means that not only his way, it wasn't just his way of thinking, and
True.
and
Oh yeah, true.
like I said, it's a caveat, but there was more evil people than Hitler. If you listen to Hitler's stuff without like the dialogue of who he's targeting, like if you talk about like you listen to Hitler on, and I'm not like professing Hitler, but if you listen to Hitler, the stuff that he was saying, he was talking about trying to isolate, protect his people. So his people was riding for him. You know what I'm saying? We had this discussion at the earlier in the podcast. But what I will say, not to go too far off of the topic, is yes, G, you're right. It does take intelligence to be. When I say it takes intelligence to be that type of evil, I'm not saying that because you are intelligent, you are evil. No, what I'm saying is, you ever heard the saying, the best superheroes could be the best, I mean, the worst supervillain? It is your intention. You know, it is your intention. It is what you do with what you do. What you do with what you know, how you use your powers. You know what I'm saying? Because I could do the same thing. I'm very charming. You know, I'm naive sometimes, but I can be I can, if I wanted to, I could be manipulative and get people to, I could be persuasive. You know, I could use my powers of communication to get people to do things. Like I literally read the book, The Psychology of Persuasion. Like I know these things. I know sales. I know a whole lot of stuff, but I don't want to use that type of tactics or like be bullish for people or like manipulate people because that's not my nature. That's not what I want. So it does go back to the person, but it takes intelligence to be a certain level of evil. Like just because you mean, you could be mean and stupid and it don't matter. But when you smart and you got that meanness to you, now you evil. Now it's like watch out for them. Now you're a formidable opponent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think we're splitting the topic a little bit here. Let's go back to
Bad guy.
what we
So
were. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
one,
yeah. Sorry, I didn't get to ask. My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
No, you good. I was. It's we could. That's a topic for another day. That's good and evil thing.
Oh,
Because I was about to add more about Hitler that I recently read, but you know I'm gonna leave it alone.
yeah.
Um,
We was
um,
getting into it.
yeah, history lessons and whatnot. But back to the original. What started this good versus evil thing is giving the women credit for how intelligent they are. That I don't want to call them dumb. I don't want to call the women who choose to deal with these roughnecks dumb. That's just what
mm-mm.
that's just what they think is attractive. That's what they think is popping in the streets, or go give them some clout. Like, yeah, I got me this type of man that can fuck your man up and whatever and whatever. Um,
Mm.
uh, where was I going with that? I think it's
Do you think it's a rite? Hold up, can I ask you, fellas? Do y'all think it's like a rite of passage? Like you gotta experience the bad to know what the good is. Do y'all think it's a rite of passage for the women?
No.
I mean,
it's
as a younger kid, yeah, I thought of some of that stuff. Looking at it, yeah, but as I'm maturing and seeing life, no, it's not. I think it's just bad teachings of our generations before. It's horrible, horrible teachings. We have some of the worst teachings of parents. I don't want to say known to man, but it's just how it is now. I never thought I would. I don't think I would ever tell my kids or my daughter or my sons just to live their life and experience different bodies and stuff like that, how they be able to teach these
Mm.
kids nowadays. I think that's one of the most reckless things. And maybe because I'm a spiritual and godly man, but it's just the fact that you're letting these type of energies in so many traumatic just instances that you think that is pleasurable, not knowing what it's going to do the rest of your life. And we have knowing parents saying, yeah, go sow your wild oats or go have your whole phase and do all this stuff. I think it's just a teaching. I don't think it's a rite of
yeah,
passage. I think it's just dumb people
yeah.
saying the most ignorant thing that I've ever heard in my life. I sit back and think about it. I've been like, bruh, she's gonna get railroaded. I mean, just the whole football team. Y'all parents are like, good job. You had your whole phase. I go find a husband that'll respect you.
I, to
What?
answer, no, exactly. G, to
What?
answer this question, that rite of passage is different for men and women. I'm sorry.
I don't think men
I
should do it.
know,
Look,
I
listen,
know.
no, I'm even. No. I don't want you to do that. I'm even on both. I don't think dudes should
No,
just be
no, it's
going
not
around
even. We're
just
not the same.
fucking
We're not
everything
the
that
same,
moves
G.
either.
G,
Hold
you can
on.
agree we're not the same. It's not
I
the
don't
same,
think
G.
so, bro.
Not for men
I
and
don't
women.
think
And
so.
some like look, when it comes
Come
to the
on now.
spirit, when it comes to the spirit, it is similar. When it comes to you sharing your energy and splitting your soul with all these sexual partners, that applies to men and women. I'm gonna do that.
Mm.
But when it comes to the consequences of being promiscuous, yes, we have consequences too. Your pull-out game not strong, you go get girl pregnant, you put on child support and raise a kid early when you ain't even, establish yourself as in your manhood. But for a woman, man, like you just said, G, if if you if she grows up and the man she's potentially trying to get to marry her understands her past, he'll be looking at her like, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's some men. And I saw a clip that we probably react to. I saw a clip where the guy said like a guy who's like on his game, on his A game, he not asking like your body count or like, he not worried about the next guy. He worried about himself. You know what I
There's a
I
mean?
line between
I
that. I
know,
don't
I
know.
know, I know. We've established that stats aren't facts, but I seen a statistic put out um, put out recently that talked about the number of bodies a woman had pre-marriage and her likelihood to cheat in that marriage.
I want to just clarify this too. When I asked the question, like as a rite of passage, I wasn't speaking about sex. I was just talking about like not even dating, but just like entertaining the notion of different types of guys. Like if you decide to be boyfriend and girlfriend with this partner, and like you get to see how this guy acts, you get to see like how like the like it's a ripple effect. Like if you actually paying attention, which women pay attention way more than guys because they have to. That's their defense. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
I
I
don't think
I
so.
wouldn't.
Why do you think they pay attention more?
They do pay attention more.
Is it the fact that they pay attention to different things and we pay attention to different things and we just clarify them different? I don't think that they pay attention to more. They pay attention to different things than us. I don't think
They
it's
pay
more.
attention to their partner more. We probably paying. We can more. The guys is paying attention more to providing what the guy
The
thinks
purpose.
that he needs to provide. You know what I'm saying? You can be on your purpose, but I'm talking about like in a relationship, the guy. I guess the purpose of the relationship to the guy, he's going to be focused on more external things. He's not really paying attention to his partner as
I
much as
I
the
get what you're
woman
saying,
is
Trey.
paying attention to the
I get
guy.
what you're saying.
But that's what I'm saying. He has certain things and she has certain things. I don't think it's a conversation where another person does more. It's just they have different things. I wouldn't say she has more. She just does her thing, and then he has to worry about his stuff, and then that's why they come together. That's the whole point of men are different and women are different. You bring what you got, you pay attention to what you got, and I pay attention to what I got, and it comes together. Y'all should be looking at the same exact things. I don't think it's more. I don't think
But
it should be
I think what
talent
Trey
more.
is, I think what she's trying, a big part of what she has is you.
We say? What do you
I think
mean?
what Trey's saying, a big part of what she has is you as the man in her life.
Right?
What I'm saying is women pay attention to their men more than men pay attention to their women.
Why do you think that? I'm not understand. I do not think that.
I,
I think
I,
it's
I,
like a societal thing. Cause some are like that, and some are.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'll pay attention to. There's always a quote. Your life. I think your life is really, as a man, can either make or break you, depending on the type of woman that you bring into your life. They can either build you up,
Hmm.
or they can take all your money and kill your life. So when I think of that, why wouldn't I think as much as what I'm picking, just as much as she would pick? I don't think she's thinking about it more than I am. That's stupid. I don't think
no,
that's I don't think that's smart. I don't think she's not doing it more than me. We're probably doing it at the same pace.
I'm talking about past that level.
I'm going off of
like,
what you're saying. That's what you said. You said picking a partner, picking a partner. They both picking
I'm
around
saying
the same way.
I'm saying once the partner is picked, the woman pays more attention to the man than the man pays attention to the woman. That's a natural thing because we like all of y'all keep saying we're gonna focus on purpose. We're gonna focus on external things, our stuff. We're gonna think about you know what we think is needed for us. You know what I'm saying? And she's going to be more so in a position where she's going to be able to pay attention more. Does that make more sense?
Okay, I see what you're saying. She's
Yeah,
paying. I'm hearing that, but
Gotta
okay,
communicate with the
when you
fellas.
yeah.
when you
We getting
say
through.
that, the whole reason behind he said you're not paying attention to he's not paying attention as much as to her. But I think he is because the whole reason why he's doing what he's doing is because of her. So he is paying attention to her.
No. I know how that sounds. I know how it is. I've experienced this myself. A lot of times, women, and this is another caveat. I still think that the women choose the bad guy as a scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? I do fully agree with the woman in this video. It is exciting. It is before music, before religion, before all of this stuff. It is it has been a thing. Like you want to do what's exciting. Like I said, even with me in my youth, I had way more nights where I indulge in alcohol when I was not 21. I couldn't walk in the store and buy alcohol. It was way more exciting. It's exciting to do what you know you're not supposed to do and try to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's this more so is a easy thing for women to choose the bad guy, and it's a flex if the bad guy gets himself together for this woman, which 9 times out of 10 is not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like the caveat, as far as the caveat, a lot of times like we provide what we think this woman needs, and we don't really like have the conversation or continue to have the conversation. Like, I got a roof over your head. I'm paying all the bills. I got a car for us. Like, you just do X, Y, Z. That's a blanket. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's still more stuff. There's more intricacies within the relationship. So when your woman starts saying she needs time or she need you to do X, Y, Z, and it's like, whatever, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Then there's separation there because now what she's asking of you, you're not providing. You know what I mean?
No,
I don't know because if
when
we
you say so, Paul, I had a question when it
go ahead,
comes
go
to that.
ahead.
So when you're
Get him, brother G.
that's going towards there has to be a fine line where you're just going to where this happy wife, happy life thing is. Because if you're a man and that's not what you're all the way designed to do, what comes to a line where what if you don't do what she wants to do, that means it's always a problem.
Mm-mm.
So I understand this. There has to be where it's like, okay, we able to
Compromise.
spend time, do this, and that. But if
Right.
you're gonna keep on trying to force me to try to be in your lane as far as with this feelings, and you want me to do this and take this time and do that, there's not a lot of time for you to ever go into my lane. So my lane is always to have this, and you may add on to more and more of what I have to do. But what you want me to do is this, spending time and all this stuff. And now it's a problem in the relationship because it's not something that's something that you wanted, not what I wanted. So now you have to bend to her. That's not.
Pause.
I think you have to. Yeah. No, to her. That's wrong. That's a pause.
That's a pause.
He said, "I got to
That's
bend it
I'm
to
gonna
her."
It's
Hey, I'm
not y'all.
done.
Oh yeah,
Y'all.
that
I'm
was
gonna
Y'all
let you
crazy.
keep
make it.
going.
Yeah.
Y'all make it a pause. It's not a
Pause. That's
pause
crazy.
moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
is
crazy.
crazy, but I'll
It
let
is
you
what it
go,
I
is.
have
Chris.
Go ahead, my
But
bad. Go ahead.
I see what you're saying, but I think after a while, you have to. I think I kind of agree with you saying. So I'm not going back and forth with you on that. I just want to be able
Yeah.
to highlight to where it has to be a fine line where you just got to be like, no, this is what I'm going to do. This is what we
And
have to do because you
right.
have the vision. God gave you the vision. God didn't
Mm.
come down to say that sometimes she's in control. No, you the head. She gonna have to abide by it. So if you have to get her out of this realm where she's too stuck in her feelings and where she needs so much attention, then I think we need to bring that up out her and be able to bring her into your world. You don't have to go into her world. So I think it's a
But
fine line where it comes into it where you're not being a dictator, which I am. I'm a dictator. But you want to be able to,
Oh man.
I don't think you
finagle
are.
through it.
I don't think you are. I'm not in
So
your relationship, but from outside looking in, I don't think you're a dictator. I think you're just stern on some things, and that's cool. So now, um, um, This is where I
Heterosexual.
was leading to, because why they choose the bad guy? Why don't they choose the nice guy? You have to be the good guy, right? The good guy still not gonna take your shit. The good guy does not bend to you. The good guy is still gonna provide for you, but he still has a purpose that he has to fulfill as well. The good guy, you know what I mean, is a leader. The good guy, is the leader,
I,
protector,
I,
provider, all of that
mm,
stuff.
mm,
A nice guy is the one that has lost himself to the relationship and just bowing and doing everything that the woman wants. That so clarifying. No, I'm not telling y'all to be nice guys. I'm not telling y'all to be the bad guy either. The bad guy, you know what I'm saying, is and you said it earlier, like this is creating traumatic experiences and all of this stuff. Like, so the bad guy, like, he just gonna run through you. He's gonna use you for what he can. He's not gonna really pay attention to you at all. He's not really providing for you at all. Even if he seems like he can protect because he got a gun or he got some muscles, he wear a wife beater every day. Even if it seems like he can
Right.
protect you, even if it seems like it from the outside, he's not going to protect you. You know what I'm saying? He's not looking to protect you. You didn't earn his provision. You know what I mean? Not to him, because you're not the only one. You know what I mean? So the bad guy, uh, that this is like a trophy to them. Like, if they could, it's a trophy, a challenge, and
like you,
easy coping mechanism. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get your support when you get done wrong by the guy who obviously more than likely is gonna do you wrong. You know what I'm saying? But if you can turn them straight and get them right, then it's like, oh, you did that, you win. Like you said, it's a win-win-win
you
for,
trying to you trying to tame a wild animal.
yeah.
Yeah. Not that our brothers are animals, but you know what I'm saying.
We are. Some of them are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of them are.
I'm just glad I was about to rebuttal, but I'm glad you cleared up the difference between the good guy and the nice guy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I don't
Yeah.
want y'all to be no nice guys. You soft, you okay, honey, everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you gotta be able to say no. You gotta be able to guide and lead, and you know what I'm saying, bring about the structure. You gotta be able to stand on your 10, right? Your 10 toes. So yeah,
That's
definitely. You
business.
got to have a spine about you. You got to have a spine. You got to have a backbone, so that you're not just flimsy and letting her. Because women gonna check you. You know what I'm saying? If you can't tell her no, if you can't set her straight, then subconsciously she knows that you're not going to do it to the kids. So she don't even want to have kids for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not gonna want to she's not going to want anything furthermore for you than what she can get out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Now y'all just playing a game. You know what I mean? But if you talking about longevity, talking about family, you talk about community, it's not a game.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, I was listening to what
Makes
y'all was
sense.
saying. I was listening to what y'all was saying about I ain't never got to drop my 2 cents on the subject. I've been marinating over here.
Right? Drop
um,
bombs on them.
Yeah.
when we were just speaking on, I guess Trey, when you were saying you were talking about like when we're out trying to, I guess trying to chase aspirations for ourselves, we're not going to have time to pay attention to the woman. Is that what you were saying? Well, I guess everybody cleared it up by now, but was some to the effect that you were saying?
Repeat it again.
Like when we're as men, when we're trying to create a life, I guess for our lady, are
Mhm.
we? You said we won't be pay. You said women pay attention more to men than men pay attention to women. I guess in that stage.
Shine.
Shine.
Get your shine on.
Get your shine on, shout it.
Yeah. So hey, I put this on. I put it on everywhere. Booty
Yeah.
cheeks, kneecaps, underarms. I got the vanilla right here. Usually, hey, I got the lavender ones. It helped me sleep good. 'Cause I be sleeping like this, and I can
Yeah.
smell it off my hands. I'm trying to tell you, feeling good. Y'all better rock with this.
Right.
It's that vanilla. Yeah.
Listen, man, we ain't being ashy no more. Hygiene.
Yeah.
Hygiene is important. You need to get your shine. It's hydrating. It's light. It lasts all day. You don't got to use a lot, and it's good from face to foot.
Historically, I don't really use lotion or nothing like that because I'm like in a hybrid, light skin, in between dark skin motherfuckers. Coming back from vacation, I'm a little sunburnt. So I needed something to get my skin back right because I'm feeling like a reptile right now. So I'm gonna get this baby going on when I get home.
Oh, and look, you gotta shine on, everybody. Hey, look, I got like 4 cases. I got a bunch of cases. And I got the big jaw too. That's old school. Y'all don't even know about that. He don't even got those no more. But look, I'm telling y'all, this shine is amazing. Help with eczema, clear your skin up, all of that great stuff. So you don't want to miss out on this shine, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all a bottle of this.
All natural ingredients.
Absolutely.
Yep. Where they can find it?
So you can find this at shinecareproducts.com. Let them know that we sent you. Use the code FMF20, get you a discount.
Got to.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, for me, my 2 cents on that is, I guess, me and my girl, I haven't been in a relationship for too long. Like, I ain't married and nothing like that, but we definitely been working on years relationship. And I guess, like, for us, I want to see her win as much as she wants to see me win. So I guess it would never be like, I'm not necessarily paying attention to your wants and needs and what you need, because it's always like, whatever you want to do, I'm going to support that. And you know what I'm saying? Whatever I want to do, she's like that as well. You know what I mean? Sometimes we just find the time to mesh in the middle. It's never like, I guess, yeah, it would never be a factor because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? The support is just very grounding, you know what I mean? Or very affluent, you know what I'm saying?
You're not going to support everything, are you?
I mean, maybe not.
Anything.
I mean, definitely not 100%. Definitely not 100%. I mean, definitely not 100%. I definitely gonna put my foot down sometimes for sure.
Amazing.
But I think, and that just comes with choosing the right woman as well, because
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna choose a woman that's just a complete opposite from you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be making rash decisions that you wouldn't in your right mind. Like, you're not even on my level, so how can you expect to tame that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Right.
But just taking it back, that's my 2 cents on that topic. But we're talking about this woman. She said, how women are victims in society, right? How they want to have this mindset. I think, just like you said, Marquise, for this generation, for sure, I can say that is 100% accurate. This culture where, give me this, run a man pockets, just it's terrible. But throughout history, I can say, we have strong women like Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, in history that, they weren't victims by far. You know what I'm saying? Harriet Tubman, you know what I mean? You know what she did for slavery. You know what I mean?
She went against her man to do that too, though.
But
she out of pocket.
It's purpose.
I mean, for the greater good. I mean, for a purpose, though. For purpose, like you said.
It's purpose, bro.
For purpose, you know what I mean? It's above him. I mean, he'll get. I'm sorry, bro, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's purpose, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess it's to the woman's point, though. That's that ain't no. She was not a victim by far. Even Rosa Parks. Plenty of women. But in today's society,
man, nobody pays attention to no damn Rosa Parks. Yeah, I disrespected her.
Yeah, I ain't. Well, I mean, I
Don't
get
pay
it. Everybody entitled to their opinion. Hey, look,
don't pay no attention.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. That was a real man response. Thank you for respecting my opinion, bro. I appreciate you.
I respect you, bro. Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
But definitely this victim mentality, man. I would say, man, it's in this culture, in this society, it's become all too familiar now, man. Social culture, when it comes to these things, are just completely negative. You got the women on welfare, and everybody just got this out of the mud mentality. You know what I mean? Everybody just want to be this out of the mud mentality, and it's just very it's just a cancer that spreads wild with this generation. I can't explain it for myself. But yeah, man, it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So that's it.
I love it. I love it. I love that.
No damn Rosa Parks.
I agree with that. Fuck Rosa Parks. Okay, G.
I ain't say F her. Dang.
Yeah, that's a little too far. That's a little too rough, man. My shit
Yeah,
was
Hey,
rough.
yes,
It
yes,
ain't.
it
Amazing.
is.
My bad, Rose. Gene, yeah, my bad.
yeah, man.
Yeah, wow.
That's some good points. I think everybody has around the same outlook on what she said. I think there's a lot of victim going on there, but we as a culture, we're not going to be able. Not even the culture, just people in general. They're not going to point at the women. I don't think it's ever going to happen. Nobody's ever going to point this out. It's not. There's too much money in it. There's too much. Now, I'm not just talking just money as far as like the court, as far as child support and all that stuff. No, it's too much money. Period. And the number one people that spend money are women. They're not going to piss off women. Any company, anybody,
Yeah.
they're not going to piss off women because they spend the most money. So I don't think it's ever going to change because women are emotional. If you say something bad about them, they won't even go in your store no
Yeah,
more because they're emotional. Even though you were right, they're not going to do it just because they're emotional about it and it's just how it is. So I think we can
yeah,
recognize it as individuals, as men, and move and go through life and finagle and do what we need to do when it comes to certain type of women. And it's a thing. If you know, you know. If not, then you're gonna get hurt out here. So
yeah. You
it's
notice?
all on what type of dude you are.
Do you got to piss them off to hold them accountable?
No, I don't think it's to piss them off. No, I think you know me by now. I'm gonna say it, but I think as a I'm gonna say it. I don't care if they hate me or not. It ain't gonna make no difference to me. Because at the end of the day, you like the bad guy anyway. So I mean, what's the difference? I don't know what you're talking about. But as a collective of men, they're not gonna do it. Simps and soft men and men that are scared of women are by far way more than stronger or alpha men. It's just how it is. They're more followers than anything. So I think, like I said, if you know, you know. If you're strong enough and you can be able to be comfortable in your skin and tell the truth, then you can rock and roll. But I don't think it's collective now, bro. They're gonna keep on letting women be victims, man. They ain't gonna stop nothing.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna do nothing.
You notice a lot of these corporations, they'll adopt like maybe the LGBT, whatever, however many letters it is, flags and whatnot, but none of them came out and said we support abortion because that would have been the end of them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just how it is. It just makes no sense. It's just
Yeah.
how the world is.
Y'all lost me on this last segment.
Yeah,
I just made a statement. He said, women are the biggest consumers we have in America, so they're not going to piss the women off.
Simps
That's what I was
outweigh
speaking
Yeah,
to.
alpha.
fact. I'm just thinking about that makeup set. That's crazy.
Yeah,
A
what makeup
makeup set is
joint?
wild. A makeup, no, I'm saying like a woman's makeup set. You saying biggest consumers? I'm just thinking about that. Women do have a lot of stuff. You start thinking about the stuff they spend money
Yeah,
on. Like, damn, makeup. Look, $65 pencil. That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That's
I mean, you gotta
crazy.
think about it. You
look like a
see,
clown.
mostly everything that women buy, they're pushing more of the alphabet people. But most of the stuff that men buy, they don't push it as much because most men are not going for that. We know what is what is what. If you look at the commercials, we had this commercial, we had the video that was a while ago. You guys, right? The live about the Adidas with the pride thing and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah. So you see, they went to the women's bathing suits when they
Hmm.
go to as far as like doing like certain type of soaps and different type of episodes of like TV shows where women look at it, mostly women watch it. But as soon as they do something with beer and with Budweiser, because most men drink beer, you see that they stop buying beer
Yeah,
because most men were like, "Bro, we ain't going, we don't rock with this. Like all of
yeah.
us as a collective, we don't rock with this." So they don't care. I mean, they can see that who they can mess with and who they can't mess with. Women are more bendable. They can be able to. They're more accepting. Most men, we don't accept
I will
everything, but they don't talk about it as much.
I will say Victoria's Secret try to pull that shit, and that won't fly in with the women.
Yeah, oh
Uh,
yeah, they snap.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Maybe like when you say Anheuser Busch and Bud Light, they lost a lot of money behind that. Target, even though Target is invincible because women women can be mad for a second at Target. They gonna go to
Yeah.
Target and get, like you said, that $65 pencil they don't need when they went in there for shampoo and detergent or something like that. Um,
Yeah. Don't you see like the even like the sports? I mean, you see a lot of men acting like women going to sports and dominating it, but You don't see a big crowd of dudes being like, "Let her play. Come on, let her
Yeah,
play." Dudes are
Right.
like, "Bro, don't let her play, bro. We're not going for that. She's not coming in here, bro." So
yeah.
it's like it's most men we don't play that. So basically, we'll have an episode on that. The letter mafia is being pushed to for women.
I
Men are
do
not
want to do
supposed
an
to do
So
that.
episode of that.
so you
At least when it comes to sport.
Oh,
At least when it comes to the sports, yeah, I do want to talk about that.
Yeah.
well, you just said simps outweigh alphas. That sounds like alpha if we all gathered up to not let this
Well,
simpish activity
just because
happen.
you're not an alpha doesn't mean that sometimes you don't stand for the truth. That don't have nothing to do with being an alpha. An alpha is somebody like a boss of a team or like a like they in charge of
Uh,
a pack, but the people behind them they be like, bro, yeah, I agree with that, bro. I'm not in charge of everything, but yeah, bro, I don't agree with that. That
Yeah,
don't make
but
so
you
just
that
because you
don't
choose
make
to
you not
stand
an
behind,
alpha. That don't make you not an
just
alpha.
just because you choose to stand behind your fellow man, don't make you a beta or a simp.
Yeah,
Um,
that's not making you not an alpha, bro. That don't, that's two different things.
all right, we had that conversation.
write it down, Trey.
It's written. It's been written.
On the next
Yeah, get
episode.
some clarity. Y'all better be ready. Come because it'll be something that I need to learn. What is a simp? What is it?
Russell
Yeah, that's a
Wilson.
good question
yeah.
too. What is a simp? That'd be a
Mhm.
good to break
Russell
down
Wilson.
exactly which one because everybody got their own
On
I guess
version.
definition on it.
Yeah.
We'll be able to break that down in one episode too. That'd be a good one too.
Yeah.
Man, facts.
Hey man, what
Amazing!
did we get the likes up? I don't know. YouTube looked like the likes went down. I guess some people didn't like to hear what we had to say on here. It went from
Oh
12 to
yeah,
7. Ain't surprised.
they
Ain't
went
surprised.
down, bro.
God damn.
Mine is we in the whole five. Five in the hole.
Dang, it ain't like that. It's all good. I ain't
We'll,
worried
we'll,
about it.
we'll try again next week.
Amazing!
We'll try again next week. If
It's all
Right,
if
good.
right.
Anybody
if I,
got any last words on this before we wrap things up?
Women, stop playing the victim, man. You can obviously see and foreshadow the situation that you're getting into. Don't try to change that man. That man will have to want to change for himself. Nobody can change nobody, right? And if you want better yourself, you yourself have to better. You have to do better. You have to want better. You have to be better yourself in order to gain and acquire better. So stop playing the victim, okay? And do better, man. Just do better.
piggybacking off what Trey said, as far as trying to change a man, on both sides, trying to fix, trying to bring up a woman with a lot of baggage, or trying to
Damsel in
change,
distress.
yeah, damsel in distress, and trying to change that hood dude and hoping he become a decent man. That takes so much away from yourself. That takes so much away from yourself, especially when you're doing it while you're in your late in your 20s and 30s. Like that takes so much away from yourself, and we ain't got a lot. We ain't got none. We ain't got time like that. We ain't got time like that. It takes so much energy to try to change somebody. And like Trey just said, people will change if they want to, but you can't
Mm.
make them.
And to end it off, not all hood people are bad.
Not all hood people are bad, man. No, some people just, stuck in that. They're born
Stuck
into
in
that
it.
environment, and
Cause
trying
I'm,
to.
cause I'm a hood nigga, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, man, it's hard to break out that environment, man. Definitely women, stop playing the victim card, man. Just definitely stop playing the victim card. I think,
The world doesn't
and
owe you. The world doesn't owe you anything. You
yeah,
you
nobody
you
does.
make you make choices. You deal with the consequences. Simple as that. We taught
Facts,
that as kids.
mm,
facts.
And
Every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction or consequence. You know what I'm saying? So, make the right decisions when it comes to, I guess, that partnership, though. You know what I'm saying? It takes a while to really get to know somebody. You definitely can't change anyone, but definitely be intentional with
mm.
I need some
the
clarification on this, man.
what's
Y'all
up?
say partner? Are y'all saying partnership? Are y'all saying homosexuals? Or y'all saying like man and women?
Man and woman. Man and woman.
Instigating.
Why would you need clarification on that? None of us like dick.
I was just making sure. When I hear partnership, I hear like the letter thing.
I
So
get.
Oh yeah.
I get
your
what you're
woman is
saying.
a partner.
I just want to clarify for people that don't know us because they ain't coming in the
Yeah.
comments and acting all this partnership stuff.
Talking about man and woman, hetero relationship. Man and woman.
So if y'all see the
Yeah.
Yeah.
playback on this, y'all heard what he said.
We don't know to speak to anything else because we don't live that life. So
I don't know what
Facts.
the facts. I don't know what the hell the alphabet community be thinking about. But um yeah, man, I think just, when it comes to the union of that partnership, it just, it takes time. Make sure you definitely choose the right person. Make sure you really digest that person and see them in different seasons. You know, um, be intentional. With the support for yourself and for the relationship, man. And that's what I'm saying. I think people really underestimate that, man. Being in a relationship with someone else is being in more so of a transformative growth relationship with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So,
Absolutely.
the love and support for one another. Man, that's what it's all about.
yeah, it's kind of like you have a mirror being held up to you at all times.
All times, bro. Your
All the
partner
time,
them.
man. Facts.
Your
Facts.
partner them. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts. For sure. A strong part of your village. You know what I mean?
Mm.
There we go.
We will have some crazy topics for y'all next week based off these last two lives we done had. So we'll keep rolling. We was in the chat last night, Trey. Just finding reels and stuff to talk about. So we will have some fun then towards the end of the new year. I know we said last live that we were ending off the year, but I don't know. We met up this weekend and we just like, nah, we gotta keep going, man. We gotta keep going. Gotta find a way. I know it's the busiest, the holiday season, but we gotta find a way because it's there's things to talk about, and we don't want to miss a beat. We don't want to leave y'all hanging for weeks at a time or anything like that. We appreciate our audience and
no pause. Okay.
Y'all stretching it. I need to make the etiquette for pause, man, because y'all stretching it.
You started this pause shit.
I did. I started it.
Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll let you go. Pause.
Yeah, 2 years ago when they started having me on, I started the pause phase. I started the mob. I started the brick squad. I started everything. Man, I'm the instigator. If there was a hood Olympics for instigating, I would be a gold medalist. I like to step back and watch things burn.
Okay, Leo.
All right, we gotta keep going with this, man. We a different type of podcast. We just don't talk about the drama and stuff all the time that's going on. We try to really help to develop men. That's why we talk about a lot of finance and we bring on this health. If you ain't got those three, them finance, that mental, and that that physical with you ain't gonna be able to prosper in this life, man.
Yeah. We like to have fun with the conversations because this is how men talk amongst ourselves. So if a woman listening in, that's how we are when y'all not in the room. So it is what it is.